As the weather warms up, locals are being urged to learn how to treat a snake bite after 2 young boys in the region recently suffered bites. A former paramedic now travels the country with tips on how to react following an encounter with the potentially deadly reptile.
Alan Burnett has been a paramedic for 20 years, but now he spends his time travelling the country, making sure every Aussie knows what to do if they're attacked by a venomous snake.
Well, the first thing you should really do is stay still. Staying still is the secret to staying alive. The more you do move, the more the venom will move.
After ringing 000, the biggest lifesaver will be this broad compression bandage.
These days, the instruction is starting at the fingertips, toes of the affected limb and working your way up. Now we're wrapping that bandage as firmly as you would say for a sprained ankle or for a sprained wrist. So we're not trying to cut off blood flow.
He says wrap it all the way to the top of the limb and then find a splint.
Now that may be just a rolled up newspaper around the home, could be a stick out in the scrub, anything over the top of that affected limb to prevent that muscle movement in particular.
It's important to do that within the first 2 minutes of the bite and don't wash the wound beforehand. The QAS says marking where the bite is on the bandage will also help doctors find the wound easier at the hospital. Queensland is home to some of the most deadly snakes, including the eastern brown. But Mr Burnett says despite the name, they're not always that colour.
Please do not rely on colour or pattern when it comes to identifying your snakes.
The QAS warns avoid snake-prone areas like long grass, but if you have to, always carry a compression bandage with you. Melanie Vujkovic, Wing News.